Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Malinga Sise of Urban Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful. And for those who are still new, please kindly consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Today, I want to take you inside the farm. Guys, I've been having a series of problems after problems with my farm. If you remember from cannibalism, yesterday the issue of feeds, now today, our birds having a big problem after the vaccination. Guys, the birds have refused to feed. So I want us to go inside and see. They are so, I don't know, I can say they are so docile. They are just very calm. They are not feeding. So I want to take you inside and we see these birds, okay? Biosecurity is very important. That is one thing that we must all know. Today I've put little water because it is a wet season. So whenever it rains, water will fill up here. That's why I've put very little disinfectant and water here. So guys, you can see every morning whenever I open this door, you find birds piled up here waiting for me to feed. But now you can see the birds are not even minding about me. However, we have not recorded any mortality yet, and I'm very sure we are not going to get any mortality. But honestly, the birds are so calm. They are not feeding. Their appetite is low. Now you can see, let me just take you around some of the feeders. These are the feeds that we put yesterday. However, yesterday we fed them late because of the issue that we had. You guys, I told you about, but you can see the feeders are empty. They're still having feeds. The feeders are still having some feeds. This is not normal because these birds, I feed them in the morning like this, and at exactly 4 to 5 p.m. in the evening finds when there is nothing inside their feeders. But you can see so many feeders are still having feeds. With the drinking water, yesterday I told you that I was going to start giving them the herbs right away. You can see this one has little feeds. You can see. Okay, so you can see most feeders still have feeds inside them. And then with the drinking water, I decided to add their 4 herbs. I added their ginger, I added their garlic, I added their chili peppers, and I added their turmeric in the drinking water. But I can see only like 3 drinkers that they have drank the water from, and yet that is not normal. These birds, you put them water, and the next morning all the drinkers are empty. So these are some of the problems that you're going to face after vaccinating your birds using some of these vaccines, especially vaccines like fall typhoid, fall pox. Those are very strong vaccines. So since your birds are just getting used to this, their body is still accepting the vaccine, you receive some of these challenges. The birds will not feed. The birds will be so dormant. The birds will, if you don't give the right dose, you'll end up registering lots of mortality, especially the first day that you did the vaccination. That's why I told you that we are not going to register any mortality, because all the birds are okay, and only that the feeding is the problem. So that's why I'm giving them these herbs, at least to boost on their immunity. So this should not worry us. I just felt like letting you know, because for someone who is new out there and it is their first time to do this vaccination, the person can be very worried. So this should not worry you. It will take a few days and they will normalize. And with the herbs that we are giving, at least to keep them it will boost on their appetite and at least give them the urge to feed. So let's add them more feed. It doesn't mean that we should give them the little amount, reduced on the amount of feeds that we are supposed to give these birds. No, we are still going to give them the right amount of feeds that they are supposed to consume. Now let me first remove some of this, some of the drinkers first. So I'm still giving them 40.5 kilograms of feeds, but let me first remove these feeders and then we shall feed the birds. So this we are still going to face such challenge because we still have another vaccination of this kind when the birds are around 14 weeks, and then we still have fall pox vaccination, and then we still have debeaking these birds, of which we are still going to experience this same behavior in these birds. So for someone who is new out there, I just want you to be aware of some of these things that you will go through when you do them inside your chicken, on your birds, okay? But still, all in all, I'm going to give them the feeds, and they will still, we shall leave them like that. They will get used, and later they will start feeding well. So for today, that is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you so much for all the wonderful love and support. But if you're still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be so grateful. See you next time. Have a blessed new week. Bye-bye.